Hello and welcome to Baking with the Corn. Psych. This is Corny Corn Chicken. And today we are making pizza from scratch. No dough. So no dough, but you make it yourself. That's what you have to get right. Don't forget that. Got my cooking apron. Yes, and my reindeer suit. Yes, prepared. The things that you need is flour, but make sure it's self-rising flour, unless you want to make it, which is not easy. So you're gonna wet to have self-rising flour. I use white lily flour. It's self-rising, as you can see. So that's self-rising right there. Yes. Okay, so and we got. So if you want cheese on it, you can have cheese. I got mild cheese, and I got Italian cheese, white cheese, and yellow cheese. And that'll go good with the pizza. I don't know. If you're lactose intolerant, you just use sauce. I'm using Classica sauce because I don't have pizza sauce. I only have pasta sauce, so I'm gonna use all we got. So hopefully it still works. You can use baking soda if you want. I don't know if you want to. I didn't use it in my last one, so I don't know if you want to make this. Use it with baking soda, but you can. Still edible. It won't hurt you. Won't hurt you. Don't eat it pure. Okay, this is Greek yogurt plain. Make sure it's plain. Make sure it's plain Greek yogurt, and I got the Greek God yogurt from Sprouts. So please don't eat this. Trust me when I say please don't eat this. This tastes just wrong. I don't know why they made this.
What do you taste it?
I'm not tasting this, so yes, I already tasted it before, and it could have hurt me. It tastes terrible, but in the pizza it's gonna taste fine, so don't worry about that. So here we go. We need a bowl. Forgot my bowl. Can't forget your bowl. So I got a Red Bull here. Red Bull, yes. So we have a Red Bull. So you're gonna need. Okay. So when you open your Greek yogurt, make sure there is no like juice in it. You're gonna have to get a spoon, which I need to get my spoon. So you're gonna need to get a spoon. You're gonna need to just stab it like that. So you're gonna have to go like that and just pick it up and put it in there and just stir it around. Trust me, it might smell pretty good, but it doesn't taste that well. It smells really good. Not gonna eat it because the last time I ate it, spit it right out on the floor. Didn't taste that good, as you can tell, as I just described. So got that mixed up, no juice in it. So now you're gonna want to put. I just put a cup. If that's not enough, then you can put a bit more. But I put a cup because at first I didn't have enough, so I had to put a lot more, so I can have enough dough to make the full pizza. It's disgusting. Don't trust. You can trust this. Looks like cottage cheese. And trust me, when I say you're gonna need a lot of flour, you're gonna need a lot of flour. Because last time I was making this, at first it didn't go that well. When not that much flour. Okay, got all the flour. I'm gonna pour it in there. Ew. Pouring it in there. Gotta scoop it out, scoop all those corners out. So here's what it looks like. This is what it should look like. That's just Greek yogurt itself. So now you're gonna want to use. So that's what it's looking like so far. So that's good. So now we're gonna need some flour. You're gonna need to use your self-rising flour at this point. This may get messy. Trust me, this will get messy because it will get a lot of this flour. So make sure you clean this up at the end. Make sure. I'm making sure my yogurt's in the middle. That. Okay. So I got that. I'm gonna get about a cup in there. A good old cup. Good old cup of Joe. Good old cup, Noah. Good old cup. Never can let down your baking cup. So I'm gonna get about a cup. Let's get this. Gotta get a scooper scoop. Or just use it. I don't know. I'm gonna get a new scoop. You never know. You have one baking spoon. You got one yogurt spoon and one yogurt spoon and one flour spoon. It's just common sense. So get that, pour it till you get 1 cup. You can pour it, it's a hard choice, but you can get a spoon, dump it in there to get about 1 cup. Then get a little messy. Just put some on the TV remote. So you're gonna want to hit against the table to make sure it flattens out. Ooh, I passed 1 cup. So it's fine, I don't really care. So we're gonna have to get this, pour it in, all of it. So we're gonna put first, actually don't put all of it because you're gonna need to put a little bit to see how it goes at first. So I have that much now. That much. So I put the flour in. So here's what it's looking like before you mix it. So here's what it's gonna look like, what it should look like. So just the flour on top of that. So that's what it should look like. So now that you got that, you're gonna want to get this. So you're gonna want to get a spoon. I don't care what spoon you use. So I would use my yogurt spoon because it already has yogurt, and this one will get yogurt on it if you flour spoon if you get yogurt on it. So I'm just gonna use my yogurt spoon and just start stirring. Start stirring till you see the flour. You see, got a little bit of dough on me, a little bit of flour on me. I mean, so then you're gonna wanna flour that up. It smells like yogurt, and it's not definitely not done. So this is what I mean. You're gonna have to use more. See, got all that in there, and it still looks like that. And I had to use a lot, so I'm gonna pour the rest of this in here. Ugh. Hit the top. Oh, I buried my spoon. Buried the spoon in flour. Pour yogurt spoon. Oh, now I got Greek yogurt on me. Whatever. Flour palace. Ever need some flour? So keep stirring. Okay. We're gonna act like nothing just happened. Like I just didn't get poured in flour. Like flour didn't just go all over my arm. So I should have oh yeah, and do not forget to preheat your oven to 400. 400, yes, 400. And you don't want this sticky because if it's sticky, then it's not good. You don't want it sticky, but then you're gonna have to use your hands. You don't want a bunch of dough on your hands. It's gonna be disgusting, trust me. So you're gonna need a little bit more flour. Can I have a napkin, please? Yes. You might need a helper. Got it. I got a helper. Thank you, helper.
You're welcome.
I'm getting a little bit more flour because it's still not the right consistency. And so what I'm gonna show you, so my helper is stirring a little bit for me. I'm getting all this flour. And so I got some on the table. I'm just gonna put it back in because my table's not dirty, it's clean.
Don't put that back in the flour bag. We'll just
I'm
get rid
putting it
of
in
it.
the flour.
Oh.
Oh, so you're not gonna eat it. Oh, before I pour this in, so if it looks like this, please. Alright, hold up. So if it, ew. So if it looks like this, no, that is not done, and you should not start putting your hands in it because it's not done. So you're gonna need to put a little bit more flour. Yes, I know this is a lot of flour, but this is a lot of flour, chicken boy. So we're gonna have to keep putting some more. Okay, so I'm starting to get a doughy consistency. Good, 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 good. This gets very messy, very, very messy. Okay, so I'm starting to get a doughy consistency, so it's not that yogurty anymore. Okay, so I have my consistency done. I don't know about you guys, but I got my consistency done. Got that yogurty. Got that piece. Oh no. I use my bacon. I use my powder spoon. So this is what it should look like after all the dough, after you put all the flour on. It'll be good. Nothing bad will happen. So now you're gonna need a board. You're gonna need a board right here. Okay, you're gonna need a board. And the board is gonna be like this, like one of these boards. As you can see, that's one of the boards that you're gonna need. So you're gonna need to put some flour on it because that's gonna help it all stay together. So like it's gonna help it move firmly, so it won't get stuck on it. So you're getting all that flour on the delicious. Prefer my food fried. I prefer all my food fried. Okay, I got some of it. I'm not a baker. Trust me, I'm not a baker. When I say this, I am not a baker. When I say this, I mean this, and this is no joke. I am not a baker. Get it? Get it. Okay. Okay, so you might need to wash your hands after that. It's a little bit dirty. Okay. Yeah, make sure you wash your hands in the beginning. So now your dough, if it's a good consistency, okay, mine's starting to dry, but okay, that's a good consistency. So now you're gonna want to use your hands because once you have a good consistency, put a little bit more flour on it just to make sure it is good. So and then you're gonna want to start using your hands like this right in this bowl. So you're gonna start just using your hands with it because that's gonna be a little bit easier than stirring it. So that'll be good. Make sure everyone in your family eats this because you took a long time and it took hard work and dedication. You said you were gonna make something, and here's what you're making.
Yum.
And then don't forget to subscribe, share a copy link so people can see more videos of it. and they can subscribe, hit that bell, so you can see when my videos are coming. Yep. Make sure you do that. Don't forget. If you don't, it's up to you. Don't come out good. It will not come out good if you don't like, subscribe, follow, share, copy link, subscribe, like, whatever you need to do to get me more followers. Good job. So I am going to use my hands personally because it's a little bit easier with the dough. So you're going to need the dough to be, I don't know if you want your dough thick. I wouldn't prefer my dough thick because it doesn't go that well. And if you do want to use a roller, then you can use a roller, or you can use your arm if you're one of those people. You got to get into it. Yes, that is perfect. Don't forget, you gotta flip the pizza. Use my hands. Going well. Definitely gonna be better than my other one. Where is it? It's in the garbage. We ate too much. That was pretty good, but it just didn't look that well. If there's still flour on your thing, don't worry, that's good.
You got too much flour?
Oh, stop, man.
It's too flaky.
No, it's not too flaky.
Okay. Don't you use the rolling pin?
No, I like my arm. Give me an arm for a reason. These. So, as you can see, we got our pizza a little bit well rolled out. So now you're gonna want to like circle it in the shape.
I'm gonna get in the pot too.
How am I gonna get in the pan? I'm gonna put it in the pan.
Okay, do you spray it in?
I need to spray it. Yes, and make sure you spray the pan. I don't know what pan spray you have, but it has to be pan spray probably. Because if you use pan spray, everything will come out a little bit more pizza. Yeah, I know pizza. Okay, so I got my pizza dough. Now you gotta flip it. You put the camera up. Just to super size.
You want me to help?
Okay, so it didn't work that well. So now I don't care about rolling it out. I mean, I do care about rolling, obviously. So I care about rolling it out. But I do not care about flipping it. You can flip it if you want to be fancy, but I don't really know if you do. It's a little bit harder. So I'm gonna have it right here. So we're gonna keep doing this because it fell and I ripped it. So I'm going a little bit faster because I like to go fast. Why don't I like to take my precious time? But this is a video. And do I want to take my precious time? No. It's actually. You guys don't stay all day. And no, waste your time. What I'm doing is I'm using my hands, chopping. Let's say you're doing karate chop, and then just keep doing that consistently. And keep doing that, and then that should get a little bit more square. I mean, a little bit more round. So keep going. Like gonna rub it out, rub it out, rub it out, rub it out, rub it out. Okay, now if it's a little bit too thick, I get you. But you want to make it not too thick because you don't want your pizza to be like really thick. Not right. It's pizza. Now, it's fine if you don't make it big. I didn't make it big, and my pan's not big enough. The people who got like pizza, literally pizza ovens, then good for you. Really good for you. So and you got the pizza tray, then good for you. Good, but I don't got a pizza tray, so. Girl, my food fried. Okay, so there is what my pizza looks like. My dough. So now you're gonna want to spray your pan. You're gonna spray this pan. So oh, my hands are so crusty. So I'm using olive oil spray. Break them off because they're so crusty. Don't forget to set your oven 400. Hopefully you did. Okay, so you got your pan. I'm using olive oil. We did have pan spray, like the eye pan spray. I don't know. We're gonna shake it up. Spray this. Now this is edible, but please don't spray it in your mouth. It's not recommended. It's highly not recommended. Highly not recommended. Though helps stuff not stick. So you want to go on the side you can. So now you're gonna want your pizza to put it in there. I'm gonna need got under it. Okay, so I got it in there. Yay! Level complete. Level 89 complete. So you got that. You're gonna wanna, you might wanna like just spray it out. Not spray it, but spread it out so it can be all flat down. If you want crust, you can have crust. I'm not putting crust.
What does that mean?
Crust is the sides, like you know how you got pizza, and then there's the around it is like a really long thing, the big part. So I'm not putting that kind of part on it. So I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Like okay, so I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Obviously, so what I got right here is this what I got. Pizza and the dough in there. So now you got that in there. Now we're gonna need the sauce. Gonna need the sauce. So we got the sauce, and we're gonna probably need a spoon if you want to. I recommend a spoon, not a knife, because it's a little harder. So you're gonna want to pour the sauce on there. I'm gonna pour that sauce. So I got all the sauce right there. So there's the sauce. So we're done with the sauce. So now, I used Classico tomato basil pasta sauce. And so you got your pasta sauce. So you put it on there. Then I want to grab a spoon. You clean your spoons, and all right. That's the last spoon I got. You've got this one big giant spoon. So yeah, got that spoon. Oh, okay. Spreading the. It may be a little bit more runny, but last time it wasn't that runny. So I gotta spread it. Spread. Some more sauce. So might not be enough sauce like that. It doesn't look right. Trust me, it doesn't. So it looks like a mess. So you might need to put a little bit more sauce on it. Okay, so some sauce. So now we're gonna just spread it across. Pizza. Make sure everyone pizza before you cook this. Did you know pizza's made in Italy? Hopefully you did. Hopefully you did. Hopefully you did. If you didn't, then tell your mama or dad that you learned something when they ask you, what did you learn today? You say, I learned that pizza was from Italy. And they'll be like, good job. So you got that sauce. Okay, so I got all that sauce on. That's good sauce. So now I'm gonna put some cheese on it. I'm gonna put Italian cheese, some Italian white cheese. So that's gonna be good. So I'm gonna sprinkle that around. Sprinkle it good. And at the end of this, go to Papa John's and be like, I made my own pizza. Yep, made my own dough too. Whatever Papa John's, Little Caesars, whatever your pizza place is, go to them and tell them that you just made a pizza yourself. And they said you couldn't, and you just did. And you're gonna be like, ha ha, what did you say I did? I couldn't do? Well, guess what? I just did it. Oh. So I'm using 2 cheeses. I'm using this cheese. It's not gonna be extra cheesy because I didn't put that much on it.
Oh.
What?
Well, you can put some. Are you putting me?
And so I'm putting some yellow cheese, mild cheddar cheese. Yes, yes. Oh, that cheese. Look how good it is. Okay, so we just gotta put a little bit more. Awesome. And then we're just gonna top it off. That's a little bit extra cheesy. We want to eat this in a second. Okay, so we're gonna put meat on this. Some beef. So let's do this. Some turkey, beef. Yes. Just. But it's pretty good. I don't know what topping you guys want, but you can use any topping. But we're putting turkey beef. We like turkey beef on our pizza. So that's what our pizza looks like. And a little extra cheese. A lot of cheese. Or whatever. Okay. So there's our pizza. It's heavy. Pretty heavy. So there's our pizza. And we're gonna put it in the oven. So So we're gonna go put it in the oven. So I'm gonna get safety first. I'm putting my gloves, putting all my sleeves back down. And this is what I like to use personally. I don't know about my parents, but they like to use something else. But I like to use this. Recommended, highly recommended. So you're gonna want to keep it in there for 20 minutes. See you in 20 minutes. See ya in 20 minutes. 20 minutes, yeah. And welcome back. We're done. That was quick, so pretty quick. Let's go check this. Safety first, gotta get my glove. You good too. Hey, come and get me, Corny Chicken, bro. Coming to get you. Oh, good. And brought it out. Please. And we're gonna figure this out. So we did it, and now here's the reveal. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And so here we go. Unleashing the topping.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. Hi.
Bigger. Wow! It turned out amazing.
It looks delicious.
It does. And we got our crust perfect. No, you can't see it, but we can see it, and it looks pretty good. Looks like a real pizza. It has a lot of cheese. That wasn't what I was going for, but still looks really good.
Would you like me to cut it?
Yeah. Got a spatula here.
Because we can't find our pizza cutter.
Yep. So we're using the spatula.
What's the phone? The plate?
Got my plate. And beware of different spots. Came right out the oven.
Big pieces.
Big juicy pieces. Dad definitely can't eat this. There we go. Yes, this is very hard.
Yes. It'd be better if I had another thing
I
to
tried
hold
this
it.
with the knife once and failed miserably. Spatula must be way harder. Ooh. Savage. Savage. Sometimes you have to rip it off. It looks like a pie. We made a pizza pie, guys. Looks like a pizza pie. My dough's pretty thick. Yeah. I'm gonna have bread came off. Okay, so this,
Can I have a plate?
yes. So this is a pretty thick pizza. This is a pretty thick pizza, guys. Straight. So we just traded, not because it was bigger, but because it looked better, a little bit better. And it had more cheese. So this one is the one I have. This looks pretty good. This is what we cut it out. Sorry if it's a little bit messy. I don't care because it's not for anyone else. It's for me and my family. So it's not for Chef Ramsay. Not for Chef Ramsay. So not that fancy. Don't judge me. Yeah. So hopefully yours turns out well. And we'll see you another day. Bye. And make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and share, copy link so people can see this and they can subscribe. Bye.